Strike called off. Relief at last, as Organised Labour called off its barely day-old strike off. Now it says the only reason it called it off was because it has achieved its mandate of compelling SSNIT to cancel its decision of selling off its 60% stake in hotels.
Oh, the reason is that SSNIT has cancelled the deal. They have terminated the process towards the sale of the 4 hotels. And that was the only condition we gave. We have other concerns, but they remain concerns. But the demand we made on Friday was that that process must stop. And
Organised Labour says they will re-engage SSNIT within a month period to see the way forward. And if nothing concrete comes out of it, Organised Labour will advise itself.
At an emergency meeting held today, Monday, 15th July 2024, Organised Labour has decided to call off the strike. All workers are requested to resume work on Tuesday, 16th July 2024. We are giving SSNIT 1 month to engage Organised Labour to address all outstanding issues related to the management of our pensions. Otherwise, we will advise ourselves.
Well, during its meeting at the headquarters of the Trades Union Congress, they say the reason they did not call strike off immediately was because the first letter from SSNIT was not signed by the board chair, Elizabeth Ohene.
The first statement that came from SSNIT was not signed, if you check. So we insisted that the statement must be signed. So in addition to the chairperson of SSNIT board signing the statement, they also wrote a letter to us. And that is what for us was important. And that letter came only on Saturday. So the only day that we could have called the meeting was Sunday. And as you can imagine, that was difficult.
The strike started biting hard during the early hours of the day. A visit to 2 of the nation's biggest hospitals, the Greater Accra Regional Hospital and the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital, saw scores of patients stranded at the outpatient departments of these hospitals, needing health care with no doctor or nurse in sight. A visit to the ministries here in the Greater Accra region also painted a similar picture. Nobody was on site to work. The only persons you could find there were receptionists, janitors, and security personnel. The places were dotted with red bands. You could see some on trees, some on the entrances, some on the buildings, and so on, because they also were complying with the directive by Organised Labour. As it stands now, the good news is that hospital OPDs will be working again from tomorrow. From the headquarters of the Trades Union Congress, Kenneth Jesse for Joy News.
That process has stopped.